0 points. And it looks like in the draft phase, the ban has been banned out.
The first ban between BREN eSports and Red Synergy Act. We can see the ban that have been made Kufa, Kaja, Kimi, and Lunox as of this moment.
Again, Harith is opened up for both teams to be picked up, but BREN eSports yet again goes for the first pick on towards the Cho, bought by Coco, and almost like deja vu here when BREN eSports fighting Bosco, as Harith will be picked up on the second slot for Red Synergy X, and Grok will be played as the tag for the Ray team here.
And for the BREN eSports again, Cho and Franco again with the carry. It's almost a deja vu from the previous match.
A second deja vu here coming in by BREN eSports, picking in the three same heroes. They have been used on the second round, not second round actually.
The second match.
Second match for against Bosco Pusher, and almost on the first match as well, as Kerry and Franco was used on that match. So this is going to be rather interesting here from BREN eSports. They are opting to go for that the same composition as they did previously. And Chamos will be picked up here by Red Synergy X. And now we're on the second phase of the picks and bans.
And Cloud has been excluded from this match. We can see because BREN already get carry, one of the best marksmen. Cloud is excluded, which may force Red Synergy X to get Granger after this if they want to bring in marksmen into their lineup. But Selena has been banned from Red Synergy X here.
Yeah, Gushan is still wide open for everybody to take. Guinevere as well, surprisingly not being quite popular in Group A as of right now. So I'm not sure if Red Synergy is going to go for the Guinevere pick, but most likely they are going to pick up an assassin, and I think Hellcat will be okay. Hayabusa will be a good choice. And it looks like it's going to be a marksman pick. Granga, as pointed out by Karakuri, is going to be picked up by this West Malaysian team.
Yes, and now for the Philippine team, BREN eSports need to get a burst magic damage here. They still doesn't have any magic damage at all. Are they still going to take God? I'm not sure.
But I think they will go for the Guinevere here. Very good here, because as Minotaur is not being lined up. No, it's going to be another God.
Okay, God again. We can see how effectively BREN eSports with the usage of
Never
God.
mind, change it to Kadita. Okay, this is going to be a very good combo here. Chow, Minotaur, and Kadita.
They have a AoE magic burst damage from Kadita. Enough CC. They got Minotaur, they got Franco, they got Cho. So they don't have to worry about the pick-off that they're going to be doing in the first match after this. And they still have carry a marksman for the late game. So it's a more balanced lineup from BREN eSports as of this moment. What's your thought on Red Synergy?
Securing a second tank here. Akai will be put into play here on the side of Red Synergy X. So both teams actually has done their composition, but in my own perspective, I think BREN eSports looks deadly.
Yes, BREN eSports is a much better lineup as of the moment, because Granger, if compared to carry, Granger requires much more farm and level, where item is really needed for Granger to become effective towards in the game later on.
Yeah, plus with quite a beefy lineup here on the side of BREN eSports, so Granger is going to have a tough time to actually dish out damage. Plus, Carry has the ability to actually scale pretty well in any kind of composition. So, I'm not sure how Red Synergy X is going to comply with BREN eSports, but I think this is going to be a one-sided match. Yeah, I know being a caster, you should be neutral, but BREN eSports, well, ladies and gentlemen, especially for those in Philippines, mga taga suporta ni BREN eSports, ipabira ang ilang pag-ibig. I'm sorry, my Tagalog is still very dusty, but let's show some support to BREN eSports as they are fighting off with Red Synergy X.
No translation for me there, but it's okay. It's alright with Synergy X. Okay, even though the better composition it come from BREN eSports, but Red Synergy X do have ability to become aggressive in the early game. They have drop. They have Harith, which can pressure or do roaming and invasion as well, where Akai can follow up to give up the CC that they much needed during pick-off.
Oh my god, Wesker almost got knocked down here by Hayes, pulling him out instead of the buff. And Hayes made an attempt, but the attempt is just an attempt.
Rotation is being made by Coco towards to secure the buff because Red Synergy X can do an invasion, so it's a good precaution action taken by BREN Esports to avoid that being happen. And we can see in the top lane, Granger is protected by Arkai. The bottom lane, we can see Harit and Claw is getting that gold buff as is the moment.
Alright, so the push is here by Baby Sayang. Translate into English, that is gonna be the baby dearest.
Baby dearest or baby love?
Baby dearest, love is Chinta.
Alright.
So it's gonna be pushed out, but here's the pull here by the Grog onto a Sakura, but the Grog manages to escape, but nope, Kadita comes in for the kill, and Yuji secures the first blood for BREN Esports.
And Yuji managed to steal the buff away from Granger.
Yep.
That can give them an early advantage in this early game.
Yeah, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, that is what Kadita has done here on the top side. So now Red Synergy X, it looks like they are slowly faulting out from what BREN Esports has to offer. Bottom side is going to be pushed, mid side as well slightly. And it looks like members of BREN Esports is going for the hunt here.
We can see they're doing rotation, go towards middle lane, towards the top lane. But at the moment, we can see Red Synergy X is also doing rotation to avoid and also to get ready for the engagement that BREN Esports want to give to them. And we can see Turtle out there going to contest for a Turtle, the first Turtle for this match.
In the meantime, mid lane EJ coming in to provide some reinforcements. Walska will be kicked. Nope, actually Coco holding in towards that ult here, not to be too rash. And he tries to attempt for the hook, but could not hit the rock. Yeah.
Saving that way of the dragon for a proper target. We can see top lane Arkai and Granger.
Granger onto Coco, but Coco looks safe here, but he's coming with the brutal massacre. Also the Arkai with the way of the dragon by Coco, securing the second kill for BREN Esports. And again, they are actually fishing out the turtle.
Yep, trying to get the first turtle, the first objective to get them advantage, further increase the goal advantage and level advantage that BREN Esports currently holding as is at the moment. Red Synergy doesn't seem want to contest for it.
Yeah, Red Synergy actually letting this turtle go on towards the Filipino team, and that is a very good lead here. Experience and goal buff. I mean, no buff, as in a boost here but, towards BREN Esports, and Yuji will have that turtle buff, increasing his skill damage on the enemy team.
And with the turtle buff, BREN Esports should be rotating much more aggressive, trying to get a kill, trying to utilize that turtle buff as much as they could before the turtle buff getting reset.
Here goes Baby Sayang, enters the bush. Will be hooked in. Nope, it looks like 3 members from Synergy has it up at bottom lane, man. Rebo has the force to use the sprint to run away as he sees the Zaman force comes out here by Flint that is using the Harith. So that is going to be a recall here by the Markman. And they're going to fight another day.
Sakura
tried to stun in, but the 1000 pounder did not hit the Kadita.
And I like what Red Synergy X is doing right now, giving pressure again and again to the marksman of BREN Esports. Rebo is having a hard time trying to level. We can see the first turret on the bottom lane has been taken by Red Synergy X, and the top lane has been taken by BREN Esports. A good trade-off between the two teams.
Rotation coming in towards Rebo. This is a 4-man massacre here, done by Red Synergy X. Granger gets that kill on towards the carry. Meanwhile, on the top side, they are trying to trade off with the turret take-up here on the second turret top side, and there you go, second turret goes down towards the Filipino team, but Ikai will be out of position just a little bit, but he could buy time. Grog has arrived. Sakura will petrified on towards the Minnow. Minnow has been locked in with the Hurricane. Zamafor has been opened by the Harith. He just still alive. Minions when it comes up, but he will finally go down. Giving time here. Coco, the way of the dragon towards Flint, but Flint will still be left alive as Coco goes down. But Harith finally has been finished up by Franco. He is now looking look at the damage here by the Granger, forcing the Franco to be knocked out from our game, and Yuji could not secure any kills here for BREN Esports. That is going to be a 2-on-1 trade for the side of Red Synergy X. I
like how Red Synergy X, where Arkai Sakura just now wait patiently while the teammate is trying to do rotation.
Sorry, it was a 3-in-1 trade, my bad.
Yes, Red Synergy X have a 3-4 at the moment. In the bottom lane, Rebo trying to give the damage to Tamus, but Tamus can sustain without problem. And we can see Red Synergy X is really focusing on carry, but from behind.
From behind, it looks like Minotaur tries to go for the jump in, but EJ does not have the rage meter full enough, as bottom lane will will be picked up here by BREN eSports. The turret goes down. And at the same time, Red Synergy X managed to sneak in and get a turtle away from BREN eSports.
And just now, BREN eSports trying to get a pick off on the middle lane, but Red Synergy X is trying to play safely, but not anymore.
Will be caught here by the 2v1 done by Red Synergy. Grok coming in just to add more reinforcement onto the attack. And EJ Minotaur will be taken out for a while here. It's going to be a 5-3 on the scoreboard. BREN eSports slowly could not handle Red Synergy X, but hope is not lost just yet, as Rebo will perform very well in the late games against a Grenga. Now push here by Red Synergy X in the mid side, and that will be their second tower of the game.
Even though BREN eSports has a better composition, but Red Synergy X has the ability to go aggressive early game, and now they are starting to show the aggressiveness, trying to get a kill. We can see them.
By the hook here by the Franco, nicely down towards the Aka. Aka goes down, Kadita gets the kill. They want to continue it off. EJ still working on that meter, could not get the full, but here comes the minion as fully. Zamanfa has managed to be released here by the Harith, but Coco will secure the kill towards the Grok. Flynn has to actually falter back, almost gets the kill onto the Harith, but the auto attack from Kadita is not enough. However, they managed to actually get the turret in mid side, and Flynn will try to recall, but in a very dangerous position. Kadita comes in with the water splashing out the Harith, and BREN eSports is back into the game, but the fight is not yet over. Baby Sayang running very low. EJ will try to run away, but Sakura comes in, jumps in, he spawns, and he dies. Akai dies dies 2 times in a minute here, and things are not looking good here for Red Synergy X.
We call in a position where easily BREN eSports can get a kill, which make me wonder why, and they still want to commit a fight while Red Synergy X like 2 is already dead. Why commit a fight while the BREN eSports is in full power just now?
Oh my god, and pardon my fumble just now, ladies and gentlemen, but it's fine. BREN eSports secures another turtle. This time Wesker stuck in the middle, has to use the wild shot to run away. Meanwhile on the back, Hayes could not do anything as Kadita goes down to the hands of Harith, and at the same time Minotaur has been pushed to the back by the Archive. Double kill by the Harith, taking down the carry, and finally no, EJ actually gets the kill on those Stamos instead. Now EJ has to run away, jumps over the wall, but giving the triple onto Zaharith, and Red Synergy X together with BREN eSports. It's like playing ping pong.
A big team fight just now, giving Red Synergy X a big advantage, but BREN eSports, Cho, Coco stealing away the bottom turret just now. So we can see at 8 minutes as of this moment, the advantage of goal is still 3k more than Red Synergy X. Map control is much more given to the BREN eSports, while Red Synergy is still trying to catch up with those kills, which they already caught up, 8-8 as of this moment. But BREN eSports is a better managed in terms of the resources, in terms of the objective taken compared to Red Synergy X.
Yeah, BREN eSports focusing more on objectives rather than more on team fights. In contrast to Red Synergy, they, what I can see is that they are preferring on towards doing team fights here. So that's why BREN eSports has more goal. Oh, that is a very bad timing here for a hook, but it's fine. The brutal massacre on towards Wesker. The Grok goes down. Bakai coming in. Actually massacring the positions here done by BREN eSports. And they trade it off by getting that Franco. And now push coming in on mid lane by BREN eSports.
Yep, the mid turret gonna go down. Almost. Yep, going down. No more outer turret for Team Red Synergy X.
But Flynn running very low, has to open the Zaman Force and try to go get that shield. They managed to burst down the Minotaur. But Baby Sayang wants to go for the hunt on towards Kerry, but Kerry dashes to the side, avoid the damage from the Tamers. And they are gonna reset yet again.
And Kadita is still hiding behind there, waiting for the opportunity to ambush in.
Oh, nice. Brutal massacre straight away. Kadita has the room to actually do some damage. Takes down that Tamos as well as the Archive being brought out there by the carry. And Lord is open for the Filipino team to actually take theirs. And Hayes caught up by the Harith. Harith starts to go with the time travel. Zamafa has been open, slowing down the Hayes. Franco will be taken down. Mega kill to the side of Harith. And it looks like BREN eSports is slowly regretting giving that Harith towards Red Synergy. Jikundo, nice combo, the way out of Dragon. Finally getting that shot down towards the Harith. Wesker has to run away. Rebo with the damage by the carry.
Even though early game, Red Synergy X tried to focus on Rebo Carry, but on minute 10 minutes as of this moment, Rebo Carry is already online. You can see the damage output just easily burst
meanwhile
down.
on the side, look at that. Kanita solo killing that Granger. The Lord finally be taken down. Minion Fury hitting 3. Double by the Kanita. Wants to go for the 3, but Wesker has been caught in by Minotaur. Will get that kill onto the ground. Now Sakura is left all alone with 5 men of BREN eSports chasing him on his tail. And Rebo with the killing spree. And BREN eSports finally find that space to turn the table over the West Malaysian team. And there you go, Brutal Massacre catching the hardest.
Wipeout.
That is a nice wipeout by the Matalino team, BREN eSports.
They get 5 kills, and then they got the Lord. No one to do defense except for now. We got Granger, Grok to do defense. They just have been revived, but is it too late for them?
I am not so sure. Only mid lane has been busted open here by BREN eSports. Wesker is doubting should he go in or not. Has to stay close to the Nexus here. Hayes caught up by the Guardian's Barrier. Could not go for the pull again on towards Wesker. Sakura trying to find room, but the Lord has arrived.
Lord has arrived. This is opportunity day 1. Are they gonna dive in? Initiate a team fight. Minotaur getting ready for that Minion Fury.
Yeah, he's charging that Fury very much. Yeah, in the middle of everything. Mega kill by Kanita and Carry both at the same time. Double after Kanita taking out Stamos. And another wipe. Yeah, by the Filipino team. Lodi and Lodi. That's all I can say here for BREN eSports. And they secure the first win against Red Synergy X.
Wow, BREN eSports 1-0. Red Synergy X tried to give a fight to BREN eSports, but BREN eSports is just on another level. We can see the composition that they have is much more better, and when the combo wombo is done nicely, nothing can be done by Red Synergy X just now.
Lodi indeed. BREN eSports showing dominance. Did not drop a single match in this Group A here. And as you can see now, MVP is given towards Yuji, playing a very